Professor Leo as always, and I welcome you to today's session. Boy, do we have a lot to talk about. Uh, Tonight, on the lab, Twitch fucked up, YouTube fucked up, Fansly tried to fuck up. Uh, Everybody fucked up. But yeah, a lot of weird fuckery happened this week, so yeah. That was fun, wasn't it? But yeah, I have two topics at least in the backlog to talk about, mostly related to Twitch and YouTube. So yeah, that's gonna be really fun. How is everyone doing today? I see you, Tips. I know you're there. Hey, Almond, welcome on in. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the pinned message on YouTube. Give me a second. Actions. Where's the pinned message? Here it is. This trigger, and now it should appear. Yeah, there we go. Okay, going here, pin message. Welcome on in, everyone. I currently am standing at 300 subs, which is amazing. Never expected it for me to reach 300 so fast. But yeah, welcome on in, Ronnie. But yeah, it's been a wild week. First I hit the 300 subs, like mark. YouTube does basically one of the worst decisions they could have done in the latest, like, maybe years. Twitch also does the most stupid decision on the face of the planet. And yeah, very fun. I'm just waiting to see if my dear moderator will talk. Because I see you there. I see you redeeming the first. So I know you're there. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. For those that don't know me, I'm Professor Leo. I'm a game dev, basically teacher per se. So yeah. Welcome back, Tibbs. What the heck? Why is Twitch not appearing on StreamerBot? Give me a second. Oh, it disconnected my account in StreamerBot. Really? Okay, give me a second. I need to authenticate again. Okay, should be authenticated. I was giving art tips to a guy on Reddit. What did I miss? Not much. I heard you say I see you there, and this is funny because I literally wasn't here. Fair enough. Yeah, I was just saying, give me a second. I need to restart the StreamerBot chat because without it, I can't see Twitch. Okay, now I should be able to see Twitch. Yeah, okay, should be fine now. But yeah, I was saying that, like, in a single week, I hit 300 subs on YouTube. Twitch fucked up and YouTube fucked up. So yeah, let's start with that maybe. So on the Twitch side, surprise, surprise, they made an default opted-in option to allow generative AI to train on your content. Yeah. Can anyone guess what was the feedback on that? I'll give you 5 seconds. But judging by the community note, yeah, they essentially fucked up. Because, yeah, their reasoning for making it default opt-in was, well, if we made it by default, the user had to opt in, nobody would opt in. Make it make sense. In what kind of world does it make sense to force your users by default to allow generative AI to train on your data? besides being a possible, like, what should I say, possible breach of the GDPR, it's just highly immoral. And essentially, they basically explained nothing. They just said, okay, if we didn't put this, nobody would opt in. And when questioned if Amazon had already trained on our data, they basically went silent. Yeah. Ain't that fun? But yeah, that's basically the whole fuckery with Twitch. And because of that, now a lot of platforms are trying to advertise saying, yeah, you can move to us. We had Fansly, we had Joystick TV, I think, and another one. I don't remember what was the name of the platform. But yeah, they say, oh, we offer 80-20 split. You go and check, and all three are like NSFW content platforms where you hit the home page and it's just NSFW. Yeah. Definitely not an option for me. Because, yeah, I don't do NSFW. I may do dirty jokes and things like those, but I draw the line at NSFW. Twitch fucked up so bad, we're not Twitch. It's a selling point, yeah. Ah. But yeah, just for the meme of it, I created a Fansly account, but it's not gonna be used. It just created. It's just there in case someone tries to steal the name. So yeah, but I doubt I'll ever post content there unless they change their ways and like make it so it allows both SFW and NSFW. No, no, definitely no tips. That's a no for me, Chief. Uh, but yeah, essentially that was the whole thing with Twitch, and essentially everyone is highly annoyed, and there's a lot of outrage. So yeah, basically have Spiffing Brit, for example. I'm going to use some very strong British language here to describe my feelings, so apologies. Dear Twitch CEO, you are a gormless plonker who could not respect a beautiful view, let alone a creative industry. I wish all your teas be cold and weak. Ah, barnacles. Yeah. uh, but yeah, essentially, Spiffing Brit wins the best reply. I did chuckle a lot with that one. Hey, Ronnie. Yeah, I see you. Besides that, we have YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is a whole can of worms. So is this a software development stream or just chatting? Bit of both. I'm gonna lead into the software development. Give me a second. But yeah, YouTube, they fucked up. So, for those that didn't know, to be a partner on YouTube and earn ad revenue, you needed to reach 1K subs, 4,000 watch hours, and don't quote me on this, 4 million total views on shorts. It was either you get watch hours or the views. So yeah, they basically doubled the watch hours requirement, and the views, I think now it's a minimum of 10 million views, something like that. I don't know. And essentially for you to, no, the limit I think now is gonna be, let me see. Revenue each month from the short creator pool. Creators will need to remain. Okay, this is the part about maintaining the ad revenue. To maintain ad revenue via shorts, you need to reach 10 million views over the last 3 months. Need to figure out the game I can make in a month or two. Maybe make something like I did for the challenge. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. So for those that haven't watched yet, I did a 1 hour game dev challenge where I did a memory game. I'd say to make something like that, something easy, and then improve on it. Because yeah, sometimes by doing the most basic of stuff, you kind of get that inspiration to do something bigger. I was thinking making Tetris. That's a good idea. Tetris is not easy. It's quite a challenge, and it's good for this because it's a basic game. How hard can it be? You need to randomize pieces, you need to spawn them in, you need to handle the velocity, the angles, the rotation. If you do it in a 3D environment, it might work. The trick basically lies there. Nice. Give me a second. Someone is calling me on my work phone, and it's twice for the same number. I don't know who it is, but yeah, I'm gonna put my phone, my work phone on, what's it called? Ouch. Welcome on in, Alice. Focus mode, there it is, do not disturb. Okay. There we go. Now it's in focus mode, so shouldn't basically do any noise again. I'm going to make Doom. Oh, you sweet summer child. You want to make Doom. Uh-huh. The most popular 2.5D game. Uh-huh. Remember when games had to be optimized? I do remember. Yeah. Doom is so well optimized it can run on a toaster. I'm joking, but it's very well optimized. But yeah, welcome on in, Eds. Sorry about that. Apologies. But yeah, I think I'm done with this part about talking about YouTube and everything like that. Best optimized game I know is Noita, because how the fuck did the developers manage it? I have no clue. What is Noita made in, by the way? Is it the game maker? Noita. Don't remember. Dismiss. Turn off. Another games, blah blah blah, proprietary license, engine following everything. Oh, custom game engine, yeah. By the way, my son is muted. And Professor, where is my check-in redeem? Oh, I renamed it to Lurk. The check-in was only used by you, so I don't think there was a specific purpose, and I forget why I made it, honestly. I don't remember. Ulrich. Devs, don't make me put a 1 hour cooldown. Although I should have done that, yeah. Fair enough. Give me a second. Dashboard. Is it replaced by work? This is me nodding. Power ups and channel points, manage channel points. Work. 1 hour. Save. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. With that YouTube thing, we kind of tried to also brainstorm ideas on how we could make an alternative, and yeah, not possible. I'm going to make WoW. You sweet summer child. Yeah, I don't advise it. Not even the most experts can do it alone. But yeah, I can make an MMORPG as my first game. What have I taught over the last year? Do not make a complex game as your first game. Okay, fair enough. I haven't taught nothing. I've just been chaotic. That's fair. But yeah, you know what? You could put that energy into making the YouTube alternative. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Nah, I'm joking. That's basically impossible in terms of infrastructure. Unless you have millions to spend, it's highly unlikely something like that is possible. Especially the part about video storage and video transcription, not transcription, encoding and decoding. I've basically done some investigation and yeah. Rule 0 of game development. You're making a game. Nobody is going to care about the world story or lore if the game sucks. Yeah. Rule number 1. There are no rules. Rule number 2. Never use generative AI in games. Your fans will hate it. And it's highly... what's it called? Oh, for fuck's sake. Today I'm really forgetting about words. Highly immoral. That's it. That's a word. For God's sake. I don't know why today, of all days, my ADHD is going wild. But yeah, it's fun. Let me just see. Is the noise outside getting caught? Doesn't appear so. Good. But yeah, I'd say to basically make a game you'll have fun playing, because I wouldn't say it's a rule, but one of the rules per se is do something you love. So make a game you'll love playing. That's basically the gist of it. So if you want to make an RPG as your first game, go ahead. I'm just saying, you'll have a lot of trouble unless you use RPG Maker, because yeah, I've tried to do it and it's not the easiest thing to implement. Because yeah, you need to think about a lot of systems. And yeah, I would personally love to make a roguelike, but I have failed and failed and failed against start. So I'm going back to the drawing board. Fair enough. What matters is you try it. And trying is half the battle. So yeah, one day you will try and you will succeed. And that day might come soon. Who knows? 3 or 5 minutes experience is all I'm looking for. 3 or 5 minutes. You can make Tetris, but... because like, one of the things with Tetris is it's infinitely generating, technically. So, you can make it go from basically 3 or 5 minutes gameplay loop to hours on hours, depending on the skill level and how well your game is built. Something you play twice to learn how to play, 2 more times to get a high score, and 1 more before getting bored and quitting. That's what I'm trying to do with System Invaders. You basically have to learn how to essentially get through the waves. Then you have to learn how to upgrade your stuff, how to buy upgrades, how to buy basically everything. So yeah, these sort of games are maybe the best type to start with. Try to replicate something like Subway Surfers, Jetpack Joyrides, things like those. It's a bit difficult, but you'll learn a lot about these sort of basically short games per se. You know what I am tired of? What? Do tell, do tell. Roguelikes where the upgrade system is choose 1 out of 3 at the end of the round. Oh, I see what you want to implement. You want to implement a dice roll. So you only have, you're basically forced to have a single upgrade. So yeah, I can kind of see that. Or are you thinking about something else? Give it a second. I would take chest rooms over that. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, now I see, now I see. Yeah. Like you defeat the, I don't know. I haven't found a better alternative yet. No, that's a good one, honestly. Yeah, I can see that working. Um, I can kind of see it where. Have you ever played a game that's what's it called? Archvale. Have you ever played that? Because I think Archvale is kind of where you are basically headed. Because you kind of don't choose your upgrades. There's these things that are basically crystals. You enter a puzzle room, meant like enter the dungeon, or also acceptable answers. Yeah, I said Archville because it's the only of those two. It's the only roguelike I've played like a few hours. So yeah, that's what I have the experience of. Uh, do I need to play Binding of Isaac? Yeah, I kind of played like 30 minutes, I think. Let me check. Where is Steam? It's on the other screen. No. Where did my Steam go? Normally I have it open. Let me also close a few things, just in case, so the stream doesn't start lagging. Okay. Let me see. Where is Binding of Isaac? Here it is. 24 minutes actually. Yeah, I need to play it again. But yeah, roguelikes, I don't think I have many. Let me try doing a filter through here. Roguelike. Save as dynamic collection, roguelike. Okay, now I have one. From those, okay, I have a lot of games, actually. So there's Abandoned Archive. That's another game I have to play. Let me install it. Archvale, Astral Ascent. This is a game I basically helped fund on Kickstarter. Outer Road, Backpack Hero. I have a lot of roguelikes actually. I need to start playing through all of my games, honestly. Because yikes. I have big collection. 686 games. I basically passed the number of the beast in game count. Holy. But yeah. If I had to say, do what you love. Your first project can be your, basically your, what's it called? Your dream game. You just need to be aware that you're gonna have a lot of complications on trying to do that out of the gate. It's still possible. I mean, I tried making an RPG as my first game, and I kind of managed to do a lot of stuff. Just at a given point, I kind of lost the interest in it. Yeah. My problem with chest rooms is they often don't give build managing to the player. Yeah. Often the choice is just binary pick or don't pick the item, with 80% of items having a blank pick to it. Yeah. That's a kind of a difficult choice to make. And you give a player a choice to choose one of the upgrades, or yeah, you kind of are forced into making chests if you don't want to do that. What was another game that I played that was like a roguelike? Wasn't Code Bunny? Net Attack Code or Die, that's a roguelike technically. I want to give the player a choice, but not just frame it as a vampire survivor break the upgrades. Yeah. No, that's fair, that's fair. Actually, I kind of have an idea. I'm trying to think if it's a good idea or not. Because I was thinking something like, do you remember how Minecraft was back in 1.2.5, where enchantments were basically Minecraftian text per se? I don't know the name of the text. Oh, okay. I'll demonstrate then. If I go back to Minecraft 1.2.5 enchantments. Images. Yeah, something like this. Where technically the player in the first playthrough, they won't know what upgrade this is. Like, you make some sort of weird language and have the players try to decipher it. So, what would happen with Minecraft's enchanting system back in 1.2.5 was we'd place an item in the enchantment table, and we just have this text here that we didn't know what it meant, and they'd give the enchantments. Only when the item was enchanted would you know what was the enchantment. So imagine this is sharpness 3, this is something a loot, I don't remember, a looting, yeah. And I don't know, something else, fire aspect maybe. And yeah, on the first try, the player won't know what this is, but they might take a screenshot for basically later analyzing it. So eventually, yeah, the player might know what the upgrades are and do the binary pick thing, but at the start, you're kinda making them go blind on the playthrough, unless they check a guide. I don't know how good of an idea it is. I want to avoid the play with the Wikipedia article. Okay, then that's another one. That's basically my Minecraft idea out. So yeah. Besides that, you can try to do something where you kind of give an option where it's you have a good option, but for example, I know there's a game where they give you two options. One is it's good, but you get reduced either reduced gold, reduced leveling, something like that. And if you choose the bad, you kind of get better stuff. You get more gold, you get more experience. You kind of see where I'm trying to go. Like, give a good one, but it has some debuffs to it. Give a bad one, but it has good buffs to it. Like, but at the same time, it's still a binary choice. So, yeah. There's not many things that can be pulled off on the upgrade systeming. Yeah, I understand. Still not a huge fan. Yeah, fair enough. Need to figure something out. I'd say take your time. Like, Rome wasn't built in a day. Try to do research on other roguelikes and see what do they have good, what do they have bad, what can I do to improve that? What can I do to make this a game I want to play? Something like that. But that's not for the yeah. That's fair, basically. You can basically do the base game and then more towards the end, you can try to then figure out, okay, what am I missing? How can I make this upgrade system something that's not like too easy or too hard? Hades says choosing your reward in addition to, yeah, that's honestly, yeah. Hades is a great game, honestly, to base yourself as well. Now that I think about it, yeah. Most of the times, I love playing Hades because of the whole relationship between the gods. It was really funny. Have any of you guys been on vacation this summer? Nope. Yeah, no. Sadly, no. I haven't had vacation per se. I had I had 3 months at home, but yeah, that kind of wasn't vacation. Uh, no. But do enjoy your vacation, Edis. Try to enjoy it as best as you can while you're young. Trust me. But yeah. Besides that, I don't see what else can be done in regards to roguelikes. Would love if I could figure out a performance-based system, but that sounds easy to conceptualize, hard to implement. Trying to think. Performance-based, so what are we talking about? Like how far the player gets, how fast the player gets to where they were compared to a baseline, or are we thinking about something else, like how they cleared the map, how they basically defeated all enemies, a lot of things that can be used for performance review per se. Sorry, I was doing the Wordle. Fair enough. I still have 2 hours until the Wordle, so yeah, I still need to wait. I do remember that yesterday's Wordle was kind of complicated. I got it at the last try, don't remember the word anymore, so yeah. Just remember I had a hard time figuring it out. Don't remember it. It meant like if you go stealth, you get the stealth item. Oh, okay. I see. And then I put it into words, I hate it. You're a tough cookie too. I see. Golly. But that's what I was saying, like, play a lot of roguelike games and try to see, like, what do you like about this game? What do you hate? And try to do it for a few of them and try to then pick apart, like, what would you like to do? And yeah, that might be a good direction to go into, I think. I honestly don't know. I sometimes go random, sometimes I do research. It's hard to basically say a very specific path to follow. Hydrate, okay, sure. Give me a second. The freaking bottle is far away. I basically have a 1.5 meter long table, and to get to the water bottle, I have to go to the other end of the table. I need to make a drinking animation, don't I? Maybe for model V2. Let me put the bottle here. Stretch? Okay, give me a second. Let me just press this little button. Okay, it's going. It's going. Give me a second. Anyway, just make something at first. Basically, once you start making it, then you'll get basically a hang of it, of the idea of what you want to make. Give me a second, I'm adjusting the phone arm because it's not exactly working. Okay, why? I'm staring directly at the phone screen. Why am I not? Why is it not capturing me correctly? Does it need to rotate up a bit? Okay, now it works. Fair enough. I think it's because of the light. Give me a second. Let me try something. Let me turn off the room light and see if the detection software works better. Because right now it's not working as well because I'm standing up, even though I adjusted the arm. So if I turn this off, yeah, now it detects me correctly. Go figure. The tracking software doesn't like the light behind me. And now it detects me basically immediately. Okay, now I know. So what should I make? You have an easy way out, you have a hard way out. For the longest time I thought about Doodle Jump. Doodle Jump. I think I never played that. Wait a second. I think I've seen it, but never played it. Oh, this game. I mean, yeah. I'd say try, but you might hit a bit of a wall when you try to implement infinite level generation. Because you, you need to make specific algorithm to basically determine where to generate the platforms and still allow progression. Either progression or falling, basically. But yeah, I'd say that's something good to try. I can kind of see that, yeah. Either that or some sort of infinite runner, something like that, where you basically can jump over obstacles, you can switch lanes, something like that. You can try the Tetris idea. Tetris idea can give you a base for you to know how to do. You don't need to do the 3D generation, kind of. Tetris might give you a base for how you can do infinite generation in a way, because you have to always pick the next Tetris block to generate. So yeah, you always have to do some sort of infinite generation, though more limited. Eventually you can move on to Doodle Jump, where the infinite generation is a bit more complex because you need to determine how you will build the platforms. How will you know, like, okay, I can make the platform here, leave a space, make maybe another platform, or not, like have some sort of dice roll, maybe. I don't know. I never tried to implement this sort of game, so I'd basically try and go with the feel of it. Maybe play Doodle Jump first and see, okay, how does this game work? Okay, it generates like this. Let me start taking notes on how the generation seems and maybe try to replicate it at first and then optimize to my taste. Something small, something smart. I keep forgetting what that that stands for. I don't remember honestly. I know you've told me once, but it kind of went inside my brain and eventually vanished. Let me see. That's T. Not smart. Specific measure, well, achievable, relevant, and timely. Yeah, fair enough. It basically, if I search just SMART, it just shows me the brand of cars, the smart brand. That's funny. But yeah, I'd say try to go with the basics of gaming, and then with what you learned, then go for a bigger project, more ambitious project. That's my advice. Because if you go like and do something like what I was saying, you'll start to learn more and carry over your infinite generation code, and you'll basically start doing improvements on your previous attempts. And eventually you'll reach something good. What game are you making currently? Best explanation I can give is imagine Space Invaders meets Angry Birds in a Windows 98 era setting where it's computer viruses and an antivirus trying to fight them. I can do a quick demonstration. Give it a second. Okay, here it is. Basically, this is the Angry Birds part, and the System Invaders, well, they add Space Invaders. It's basically the viruses. So yeah, it will have upgrades, it will have coins. I've made a system where coins now carry over with each run, so it no longer resets after each run. I'm trying to talk so fast that I jumble up words. I mixed reset with each. Reset. Oh, looks really good so far for me. Thank you. But yeah, it's really far from being over. I don't want to end up like two boogeymen of game development. Two boogeymen of game development? Huh? But yeah, what I'm gonna try to do is right now I have Yandere Dev. Oh, Yandere, yeah. I was like, okay, one of them might be Pirate Software. What is the other? Okay, Yandere Dev. I keep forgetting about him. That makes sense, yeah. I also do my best to try to avoid being like them. Let me see. Oh, this is from the memory game. This is not the folder. This is. Okay. I want the Doors 96 team. So yeah. Last stream, I basically made this sprite sheet where it allows me to, in one single, basically a single sprite file, I can modify the whole teaming of the game, which makes it easier because after that I just need to like do a bit of slicing on Unity and do the 9-path rect and everything works. Hey Bunny, welcome on in. And yeah, I don't remember if I have anything else besides the start panel to make. I don't think so. The start panel itself, I kind of need to do a few more changes. The rest of the UI seems fine to me. It's just that very specific part. I also need to make some sort of window that has a background. That's the easiest part, so I can just go in here and say, select this, copy paste, shift down a bit, and I can just grab this color, maybe a bit lighter, like so. Yeah, now I have like a window, and I can basically assign it to other parts. So I could go in here and say, show me the skin menu. No, skin menu actually, I might need to remake this one. That's for a later stage in the current ticket I'm working on. Because yeah, for those that haven't watched the latest streams, the most recent ones, I have a ticketing system that I now use. Let me sign in with Google. Yada yada yada. Just remembered I couldn't even make solitaire, though. With time, you can do it, Dibs. Take it easy. If needed, there are tutorials. But yeah, I have this ticketing system. This helps me like keep my thoughts organized. And basically now I can have a timeline on what I need to do and maybe how fast I can do it. I'm predicting like 2 months for this, and maybe in 2 months I can do release 1.0 on Google Play, maybe. Wait, there's a streamer? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Give me a second. But yeah, sorry, got sidetracked. But yeah, I try to keep myself organized and always try to keep these tickets up to date. This is something that basically works for me at work, so it has to work for me outside of work when I'm doing game dev. And yeah, it's been doing wonders. But yeah, right now I was going to do, let me see, tutorial screen. Okay, that's the normal one. This one. This one will kind of be in the main screen itself. So I kind of think I'm just gonna do something. This, the achievement banner, I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna do a few changes. Give me a second. And also let me put some music to myself, but not very high, so I can hear my inner thoughts a bit and what I'm saying, because most of the time when I'm hearing music, I can't hear myself. And that kind of, how should I say it, confuses my brain. So yeah, okay, but this should be fine. As always, I'm listening to a combination of J-pop, J-rock, rock, pop, metal, and now Eurobeats. Yeah, confusing as my ADHD brain. Let me see. I'm gonna lock this. And oh, not this one. Want to lock this one. Okay. Going to textures, doors 96 team, sprite editor, and why is this one so? Oh, because of the thing. Yeah. 192 by 192. Okay. 192, 192, and try to align it correctly. Yeah, it's aligned. Let me see the borders. 3, 16, 14, 5. 3, 16, 14, 5. Okay. This should be fine. Hey, watch you. Welcome on in. You don't speak. Okay. Let me see. So it's the supposedly this one. What the heck? Did I not set it to stretch? Oh, I don't speak English. Okay. You too, you too. Have a nice day. Okay, why is it like this? Who made you like this? Okay. Is it because it's too big? It shouldn't be. Sliced fill center, no. Oh, it's a pixels per unit multiplier. Yeah, now I see. 6. Okay, that's too big. Okay, let's adjust this so it's a bit better. Okay. Let me adjust the text up here. Okay, this can be adjusted to be top stretching. Okay, perfect. And you kinda middle stretching, where you're a bit shorter. Yeah. Okay, your text isn't as readable. I can make your text in sort of blackish color. I mean to do that. Oh, I have this. Okay. Your text can be something like this. Why does it look that strange? I'm gonna go to bed. See ya. Okay. See you soon, Alice. Sleep well. Um, let me see. Let me reset this. Color gradient. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, that's not. I mean, can work, but I really don't like to use that option. Text wrapping, etc. I could make a very specific material, but I fear it might affect the whole thing. I can try to make a custom code for this. It kind of can work. Might go to. Okay, see ya, tips. Don't worry. Sleep well. Let's see. I know there's a way to add codes to TMP text to basically override and maybe do a sort of a stroke effect without touching the material. I know there's a way. TMP text add stroke effect via I know there's a way. Text stroke effect, but text outline width, outline color black. Because yeah, I kind of don't want to change the material itself, because the material is used by all of the font. So that's going to be complicated. Font features, you don't have an... Yeah, unless it's trying to do this. Let me see. Text outline width. I don't see how that works. Animated text effects, adding an outline. Can you stop that? Adding an outline to text mesh pro text. Let me see also this one. Really? You can just do that. Material preset. Normal behavior of the component, because material instance is the same for all components. If you change the material, you can check that the outline then applies individually. Text Mesh Pro GUI. To create the outline externally on TMP, I created a custom shader and put it on Unity's from. Okay. Let's see, why is the video having buffering? It shouldn't, right? Am I having buffering? No. Weird. I think YouTube is bugged. Okay, wait. I kind of saw... Yeah, why is there an FPS drop? Is Brave having issues, or is there something using too much RAM? Okay, it could be CPU. Okay, everything seems fine. Memory is at half. CPU barely goes up from the 80s. So it's weird. Okay, easy text, basically. Let me see if I can. So this doesn't work if it's a text mesh pro new GUI, which I suppose it's this. I can still try it. Let's have a new script, but I'm gonna do from here. This qualifies as UI, so it's gonna go here. UI, okay. Broke text effect. It's gonna be a model behavior, that's fine. Okay. Oh, add break. Okay. I'm gonna do a small pause then to basically stretch, maybe take a bathroom break and everything like that. So yeah, I'll be right back while the ads are running so nobody misses what's happening. Yeah, I'll be right back. And no tips, I don't.
Raid incoming. Don't worry, the fire in the server room is mostly visual.
God damn it, Terrence. I'm still in break.
I suppose we'll find out.
Welcome on in, everyone. I am Professor Leo. I'm a game dev streamer. Sorry, you
Oh,
kinda
come
caught
on,
me-
Daisy. We can't just let it be that
kinda caught me
simple.
on
Let's make
break.
M feel special.
Welcome on in, Ravens. How was the stream? What did you do? But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. I'm basically doing some game dev work, and we're just taking a break because of ads. So yeah, I try to take a break every hour, just stretch, and maybe eat something. So yeah, balls. No. But yeah. Let me see where I can go next. So I'm back with my original question. Do you think aliens have visited Earth? No, I think. Unsure. Have they? Am I an alien? Who knows? Let's see. But yeah, I'm kind of unsure. What I wanted to do was this. Let me store the object. Private DMP text. Text. And I'm gonna say on enable. That's shape effect. Okay. Because I don't know if the start will have the same effect as the enable. So I want to prevent that. Set stroke effect. The entire universe, wood is rarer than diamonds. More rare? Rare. Rarer? Or however you say it, because for some reason I struggle with that word. It is the correct spelling. Ugh. Weird word to say. Okay. If text is null, text is equal to get component tmp text. Okay. Text outline width equals. Let me do something. Also, the only thing unique to Earth is Earth's biosphere. Everything else can be found somewhere else. Actually, yeah, fair point. Now that I think about it, you kind of have a point there. Makes you wonder. Although, we might be a species that basically survives on this biosphere, but there might be aliens that can survive like Mars's atmosphere and environment and everything like that. Maybe Venus, Mercury, like, to be fair, there are entities per se, like, I think some researchers have found, what's it called? Sick. You see the previous message I saw about the wood is more rare than diamonds, because I can't spell that word or can't say that word because it's complicated. I meant timeout. Timeout? Huh? What timeout? Oh. You kind of confused me there. I don't see anything. Okay. Fair enough. Where was I? Okay, I know what I wanted to do. Serialize field private float. What is your outline width? It's a float. If I had to guess, range 0 to 1F. They found a specific carbon isotope that here is only found as the byproduct of reactions happening in humans. Interesting. I mean, technically, the foundation of our bodies is also carbon. That's what you were gonna say they found on Mars, yeah. Yep. I was gonna say stuff like, I'm pretty sure researchers have found like micro something. I don't remember the specific word. Today I'm having a really hard time with words. So yeah. But yeah, species, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, I think this is a good song. Is this Rock Me? No. Jungle Fire. Yes. I really love MF Ghosts openings. Let me see. So float outline width. Just say 1F. Not microorganisms, like I said. An isotope. Yeah, basically that. Me is no good with science. Me no bueno with science. Just saying. Range. Say 0F to. I doubt I will ever use the max widths, but 20. Okay, you. It's like that article that said fog is alive. Really? Huh. That article kind of didn't pass by me, honestly. Serialized fields, private, color, outline, color dot black. I'm gonna pass this in here. Outline color. Is it okay? It accepts because of color 32. Okay, that makes sense. I kind of want to test. I kind of can test. Okay, everything seems fine. Let me just serialize this as well. Fog is not alive, it's just hosting a unique microbiome. Oh, interesting. As long as it's not killer fog, I think we are fine. Sorry. That was a bad one. That was a bad one. I admit it. Have you read Fogland? It's really good. Not that I remember. Don't think so. Let's see. Stroke. Text effect. Outline widths. Sure. Let me see how this behaves. Don't worry, I doubt anyone gives a fuck about. I see what you did there. That's a good one. I'll give you that. That's a good one. Okay. This kind of glitches out. Let me put this on pause and try to. Holy! I have an idea for a small game. Shoot. Okay, this might be a bit too much. What happens if I put it at 0.5? 0.5. Because yeah, the text itself kind of Looks very reduced. Let me put that like 20. Okay, that should be better. Yes. What's up? Let me see. Cannot play. How does it look? Kinda better-ish, but still, how should I say? It still has too much of a visual effect per se. Kinda wanted something more reduced. But the theory itself is working, which is great. I kinda wanted to prove the theory before Tetris game where pieces are dropped from the sky and you play a guy on the ground tasked with placing them. Ooh. Honestly? Yeah, I can see that working. You have my approval, Mr. Tibbs. I want to see you doing that. Because that sounds like a fun game. Sounds doable. Yes. As I said, you still need to master or learn the infinite generation part. But besides that, yeah, I'd say it's doable. You just need to. It's like Tetris, but with more steps. So, yeah. You also need to balance to make it more fun, like not too repetitive, things like those. I watched Code Bullet video on how he made Tetris. Fair enough. But remember, Code Bullet most of the times does it in Unity. Unity and Godot are two different beasts. Trust me. Let's see, 25. Made it in Python. Oh boy. The poor guy. With no engine. Yeah. The poor soul. What he must have suffered. Golly. Let's see. I kind of should have put this in the update and just adjust it, but sure. I'll give myself the trouble. But yeah. Honestly, it still is gonna be a bit more complicated unless you do it in Python as well. Because, yeah, there's a difference between making your own engine and working with an existing engine. It's not that simple. Especially Godot. That is a bit finicky sometimes. Although Unity isn't even better, so yeah, just ignore what I'm saying. Okay, achievement banner, at least for now, it's fine. You are a teamable component and you are of type window background. Here's the image object. Anyway, before I start, I need to figure out the lore for each piece. How to make it multiplier, adding a dating. Adding a what? Microtransaction, okay, fair enough. I'm not even going to judge. Buy a new piece for just $9.99. Multiplayer, autocorrect. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. What about the rest? Adding a what now? Golly. Disk. Let me also do this here. Enable just in case. Microtransaction? I mean, you know exactly what I'm referring to. Like buying a line piece when you need it. Yeah, sure. Buy this piece for only $9.99. One-time purchase. That's gonna be another pain in the butt. I'll tell you that. Microtransactions aren't easy to implement. Especially in GDScript. Because I think I've heard people saying it's complicated because there aren't exactly libraries for GDScript. Although my supposition is you can kind of communicate. Oh no. Oh. Almost got me there. Almost got me there. Flying does seem like the most huggable Pokemon, yeah. Although it can also burn you into a crisp. So, yeah. If not friend, why friendship? Yeah. Though I think it's actually what he's warm and fuzzy and soft and just right size. Yeah, fair enough. Although, let me see. There we go. I know there's a specific description that says it can. When it catches prey or finds berries, it breathes fire on them. No, its average body temperature is between 1300 and 1500 degrees Fahrenheit. In its internal flame sac, temperatures reach 3000 degrees. Uh-huh. It's one of those situations where it's only huggable once. Just in case. Okay, technically this is body temperature, not... I mean, it can be a bit different if you're hugging it. Either way, do you want to risk burning alive just to hug a Flareon? Yeah, think about that. Same for Rapidash, if you're thinking about that. Trust me, Ash is made of something not human. But yeah, technically, I think the most huggable ones. You're joking, but Jetpack Joyride has a similar feature. Let me show you, because I kind of took screenshots of that one. If I go down, oh, it's on this side. Let me open it in the big window. Wasn't expecting it to read $9.99. It's smart. Or Brian is smart. Oh, actually, you don't pay. You watch ads to clear missions. Yeah. It's just one level above that. But yeah, you do you, buddy. Okay, where were we? I was designing UI. Yeah, seems fair. What did I want to do? Apologies. I wanted to go into the theme. Crap. Where is the... Huh? Oh. Yeah, I wanted to put this reaction. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You want to... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Alright. I need to say start all. Don't see the timeout message. Timeout message. Ah. What timeout message are you talking about, Mr. Tibbs? Give me a second. I don't see anything. Not even now? No! I actually don't see anything. You're talking about Twitch, right? I don't see it. I shit you not. I don't see anything. I had to double check. Let me see. Might also be some bug on my side. Oh yeah, this is also fun. You guys can sub for badges. One is a pair of boxers. I don't know the context of it. The other two are cats. I guess it doesn't appear if it's an invalid target. No, it doesn't, it doesn't. I can only see if you time out with a valid reason and a valid person. If you try to time out me, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't even notify me. Yeah. You removed yourself as moderator. Good job, Tibbs. Now you make me have to go in the panel. Go, where is it here? Where is the roles manager? Great job. Golly, I need to clear the list one of these days. Wasn't expecting it to work. What did you expect to happen? I forgot to say a business manager. Since when is this a role? The what now? Learn more about roles. What's business manager? Hey Pink, welcome on in. I'm doing some shenanigans because my moderator decided to unmod himself while trying to limit tests. Let's see, what is business manager? Receive access to a creator's dashboard to help manage their business. Business manager will have access to the following pages in the creator dashboard. Analytics overview. Wait, did the role not apply yet? Oh, silly me. I didn't press save. Oops. My bad. Mr. Tips and Tricks, lead moderator, save. I removed mod from Tips and Tricks, yeah. For God's sake. But yeah, okay, apparently a manager can see my analytics, stream summary, earnings, and the sponsorships part of my profile. Okay, good to know. Might come in hand. Yeah, might come handy eventually. Currently making my own game. Welcome on in, Kelly. What kind of game are you trying to make? Do tell. But yeah, I remember what I was trying to do before Tibbs removed himself as a moderator. I was going to do this. Window background. What's it called? I just finished my game. Wanna try? Right now I can't, but you can leave it there and I'll check it out eventually. Yeah. Because right now I'm trying to do some important changes in my game. Okay, does seem fine. Let's see. Is this a pixel? Okay, no, it's on the screen. Yeah. Physics desktop. Where have I heard that? Hmm. Yeah, I didn't put the whole thing to remove all links in chat. Yeah. I think I don't have that setting turned on. I think. You're just special. Rare. Let me see. Start menu background. That's the only thing that's left, I guess. Let me see. How do I want to design the start? I can make the start menu the actual window for the tank. Because yeah, designing okay, but no, that doesn't make sense. Trying to think. Because how do I want to make the actual start menu? Because right now it's let me see. Yeah, because right now it has the whole restart game and everything like that, but that's gonna be moved. At least most of the menus are gonna be moved to a specific window. So skin, wallpaper, count, leaderboard, it's gonna be moved outside of this. How do I want to design this? I can make it sort of like the Windows XP and Windows 7 start menu, where below is the restart and the quit game. There's an option to open the home screen. There's an option with the count. And I'm going to guess that game is like, what was it called? Desktop Killer? Let's see. Desktop destroy game, or destruction game, whatever. Stop trying to get me to set up a Google Ads account. You're freaking annoying. This one, yeah. This was fun back in the day. But yeah, going back to where I was. Let me see. So I need to make it more like this and this. And I kind of need to adjust everything. Let me move this to create empty parent buttons. Okay, you're gonna be moved. I do hope it's not spyware. Where was I? Okay, here. Vertical layout group. Yeah, that sounds like what I want. Okay, I'm gonna create 3 horizontal layout groups. Do we have a custom component for that? We don't. You'd think by now Unity would have basically created the horizontal and vertical layout groups as objects. I did have a flag with Microsoft Defender clause, but I built it and they cleared it. Fair enough. Yeah, normally scripts that mess with the desktop, Microsoft isn't very kind on them most of the time. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna create a new empty top bar. And we have, this will be considered center. I don't know, this is gonna be complicated. Bottom bar. All 3 of them will have horizontal layout groups. More towards, I mean, this is gonna vary. Middle left, and the bottom bar is gonna be middle right. Sorry. I'm just jamming a bit to the song I'm hearing. Oops, I opened the window by mistake. Yeah. I'm basically hearing a lot of your beat right now. I think it's, yeah. Only have like 2 left. Let me see. You should have the force expand. Oh, you don't have for height. Okay, that makes sense. Gonna need to do the adjustments. Cause yeah, I don't want force expand. I mean, it kinda can work. If I do this, can I still... Yeah, I can still control the whole thing. It just doesn't do much. So yeah. Made it in PyCharm, and I use external folders for weapons and abilities, so you can add scripts, custom weapons, or sandbox abilities, and I don't think Windows like that. Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Kind of want to make this design like this. What's the... That's way too big. Let's define... Oops, not what I meant to do. Let's see. EU. Something like that. Where exactly the top bar will be something like from here. Okay, can this work? Let's say, for example, something like that. Gonna just this and make it like that. Where's the... Okay, here it is. Align this. How did I make the exact window? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to do some adjustments here. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. Here I can go until more or less here. Something like this. Okay. Did I... Yeah. This idiot forgot to make it go, you know, horizontal. Yeah. Where's the... Okay, here it is. Let me... Okay, like so. Okay, that's perfectly aligned. I'm gonna guess this is gonna cause some issues up there. Okay. Yep, just as I figured. Okay, I might need to start from a different point. 2. Was it 2? 2, yeah. Okay, and we expand. 1, 2. Okay. And I turn off this one. Okay. This should be replicated now. And I'm gonna go and say, let's see, is my desktop icon, does it have an icon? Oh. You sure having fun? Let me see. Okay. Gonna grab this color, put this here, and I think I'm gonna reduce this by 1 block. Yeah, that was a bit better. Okay, do I want to do anything else? For now, let's kind of leave it like that, and I'll see about it. Export, export. Oh, I'm missing the whole spiel with this. That's gonna be the complicated part. So I kind of need to replicate this up here. Honestly, I kind of can. I mean, it's a way. It kind of saves me the effort. Kind of ish. Let me see, you need two. Okay. Basically this. Oops. Didn't need to do that. Okay. Something like that. I think the bar is too high. I don't know. I think I'm gonna reduce a few pixels. 3. Oh, but that kind of affects the whole thing. Sorry. Let's try it like this. Okay, export as. Let's see how this will look. The frame is burning my FPS. Let me see. Where's the... Okay, here it is. I'm gonna sprite edit and just gonna, you know, do something like this. Okay. And I think it's there. I think it's... Yeah, I think it's there. Sorry, my brain wasn't bringing. I was in frames per second. Okay, apply. You're gonna be this one. How do you look? Honestly, not bad. No idea how you even made it, but it's fun. Nice. Okay. Let me see how I want to do this. So we're gonna do it like this. In here, let me kind of reduce some things. Gotta put the login button here. Okay. Lots of googling. Okay, you gonna be without a background for now, because it's gonna be a different type of button. Control child size, width, and height. Okay. All vectors and shit. I don't know, using the flamethrower in the waved minigame just made everything laggy. I closed my game since I kinda need to sleep. Fair enough. Also, if you want, you can also join the Discord server where we're all basically there. And you can ask our opinions as well. Just saying. Yeah. My mod is working. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't kill me. Let me see. Where was I? Okay. I said mod. Mod. For God's sake. I need to talk with Twitch about that one. That one was funny. Don't make me unmod myself again. I really need to see if I can reach out to them. Because I don't know if that's expected behavior for the lead moderator to be able to remove himself. Why specifically Colombia? First off, why? Second off, what? Tibbs enters time.colombia for 600 seconds. 10 minutes. Guess that I'm not Colombia. What do you have against Colombia? And yes, this is my server stream. Always chaotic. Why did you ban Fiji? What did Fiji ever do to you? What did Fiji oh wait, what was it called? The hot springs? No, it's not hot springs. What's Fiji? I know it's a brand of water in Japan. Water source? I don't know. I tapped for 2 seconds to join the Discord and I'm lost. Tibbs is basically having fun with the mod actions. He timed out Colombia for 600 seconds for no apparent reason. Colombia, the country. I don't know. My lead moderator, everyone. And I went Fiji. Fair enough. Golly. Let me see, where was I? Okay, I can see that the whole apologies, the whole layout works. I'm just gonna say go in here, scene 7. Okay. And basically that's the team created. Then I'm gonna just say the center bar. It's gonna expand until here. The exit and restart game. Oops. You two. I didn't mean to focus on you two. I meant to do this. Okay. Control child size, height. Oops. Yeah. Oh, I also need to make an icon pack. Apparently, Colombia's account was made in 2008. Huh. That's interesting. What did you actually ban or timeout? Oh, just a blank account. Okay. Alright. What was I? Kind of want to make it sort of like this. I kind of didn't want to make it force expand. So I'm just gonna do this and reduce their size to like 158, 192. Something like that. I think I'm gonna add some. Apparently, what do you mean I cannot warn the broadcaster? Huh? What do you mean? Your manager. I don't know what you're trying to do, but you sure are having fun with the wall actions, apparently. It's warm. Oh. No. I get it. Essentially, you can warn a viewer of a specific action. Like, if they are not following the rules, you can enact a warning before your timeout. So yeah, essentially, it's basically that. So, for example, I can try and do it to you because I'm above you. So I think it might work. Yeah, see? I can warn you because I'm of a higher role. I don't know how the warning looks, but it should be something saying the message I sent in the warning. Give it a second, my frames are dropping a bit, and I noticed that. Yeah, reminder to not open the stream again. Because, yeah, it does freak out a bit. Give it a second. Yeah, it said something about the rules. Yeah, fair enough. I'd expect as much. Let me see. Do you have any sort of issue specifically? Malwarebytes, are you? Okay, no, but there's something that's lagging out in the background. You guys can hear me correctly, right? It's just my avatar that seems a bit frozen. Because the encoding is overloaded for some reason. What the heck happened? Okay, seems fine now. Was a random uptick. The Queen of England. I really hope that doesn't emit notifications because a random user will be like, you have been warned in Professor Leo's channel. Message. I hope it doesn't emit notifications on the global website. Otherwise, that's gonna be funny. Imagine a random guy just popping in and say, why have I been warned? I've never been here. Actually, that's a good way to do publicity for the stream. I'm joking. Where was I? Okay, do not enforce this. Okay, no. Actually, you had it right. It's this one. Okay, let's put the spacing at like 5. The reason, be careful. I'm gonna go now. Okay, see you soon, tips. I might also just stream for a few more minutes because it's getting late and I still have to work tomorrow. But yeah, fun stream. I need to meet with the. And not falling for that one. Nice try. I've known you long enough. Okay, let me see. 10. I kind of want to make it something like that, maybe. Not falling for that one. Plus, I think months. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. You're no fun. You need to be a bit more creative. I'm working on an update patch. Okay, no worries. Do your thing. I'm just basically trying to create a start menu that replicates what Windows had. Let me see. Change wallpaper. Look at my balls. Next. The old ones don't work on me. I've built an immunity on that one. You can try the twins. They might fall for it. Let's see. Toggle full screen, that might belong in the center one. Why do I feel like I've just put myself in the sights of Tibbs and he's gonna spend the whole time trying to get me to fall for one of those? Why do I have that feeling? That certain feeling of impending doom. Let me see. Okay, this works well here. Let's say 9. It's a bit too much. Why does it look... Why does it look off? That's 1 pixel difference, isn't it? Yeah. Must be because of the darker border on the right side. Might be throwing me off. Let me skip this music. Okay, let me do something. You randomize. Okay. Nope. Don't feel like listening to your Sobi at the moment. Nope. Okay, Sum 41, sure. I'll take that. But yeah, I think the layout in general I'm trying to do is basically this. Let me increase the size to like, okay. So now if I turn this off, let's see if now it kind of looks a bit better. It should. Okay, yeah, that still works. The account button obviously doesn't work, or doesn't do the whole, you know, blue like thing, because I removed the image, so we can't apply a color overlay on the image, but the button still works, so that's what I wanted to do. I can restart. Okay, the restart works. The exit obviously will only work in the basically in the game itself. So yeah, I think starting now I can create the themes. So I created the Windows or Doors 96 theme, and now I can create the Doors XP, the Doors 6, and yeah, basically that's brain rot jump scare. Oh. Suspicious. Oh. Oh no. My lead moderator, everyone. Mm-hmm. Oh, for God's sake. What the fuck? Carry on. We good? Yeah, we good. We good. Where do you find that? For God's sake. That's worse than the copy pasta we used to use back in the day. Did you know, in terms of human physiology, Vaporeon is Yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one. Especially since I don't remember the full quote. But oh, for fuck's sake. Give it a second. I'm waiting. Well, I'm waiting. Oh boy. It was over 500 characters. Yeah, fair enough. What the fuck? Oh my god, no. Okay, fair enough. I think, yeah, I think a bit more, and I'm also gonna go because, yeah, I also need to rest. But yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so if everything goes well, I have more time to stream. And there's the weekend as well. Yeah. I'm gonna be well rested. But yeah, bye Dibs. Sleep well. I think I'm also gonna just go because, yeah, the rest of the things I have to do will take too long. And yeah, prefer to just take the break now and do it tomorrow. But yeah, this is basically the current progress. So we implemented the achievements as still having the team itself, if I can turn it on. Okay, it still needs a few adjustments to how it looks. And we have the start menu now looking a bit different. Still needs more buttons, but we can do that eventually. But yeah, that's basically current progress. Tomorrow I might start doing other themes or try to advance into making what's it called? Basically the start menu per se. So home screen where there's going to be a big button saying playing. Funny. And then you're gonna have the store buttons, a leaderboard, and some other buttons. And yeah, that's basically gonna be it. I have a design on the whiteboard, so yeah, I might take a screenshot, not screenshot. Again, you're sure having fun, huh? But yeah, I might take a picture of the whiteboard and put it in here so I can basically have something to guide myself. And yeah, having fun, are we? I heard tragedies comes in 3, so yeah. But yeah, hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys learned something. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel. And yeah, class dismissed. I'm going to that whatsoever's doing that. Fair enough. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice night, evening, whatever. And yeah, see you tomorrow.